Hi everyone, I'm Mara, and yes, this video is not Halo related, but it doesn't change the fact that it is something that I made. It is this custom BB-8 money bank. I bought some time ago a BB-8 money bank. I think it was from AB Style. It cost about $25, about $20-30, I don't remember, but I bought it and it was pretty plain. It had no really any paint, nothing. It was just, you know, money bank. It even had this hole for the coins here, literally in your face when you looked at BB-8s. But I customized it. As you see, it looks totally different. It has a base. It is repainted to resemble how it looked in a movie. So alright fellas, just so you have any idea how the BB-8 money bank looked like before I got my hands on it, yeah, this is how it looked like. It had literally no paint or whatsoever. I mean, just the orange and silver paint on the body and the black paints on the antenna and those eyes. Literally nothing else. All the beautiful sculpt, it was just hidden, waiting for, you know, for it to be uncovered. So far I did some work already. I separated the head from this body because the BB-8 was looking here, and this opening here, it was the coin opening, it was literally in my face and it really bothered me. I kind of wanted it in the back so I don't have to see this hole. So I just cut it open and then I just sanded down just a little bit. You know, the glue always grips better, and I wanted to have it as smooth as possible because my cut wasn't that clean as I like to be. It wasn't perfect, but anyway, this is how it looks so far. It is kind of like angled, which doesn't bother me because I want to have BB-8 like a little bit like this, standing. I still have to do a lot of work on him, as you can see, but the second stage will be painting some washes to bring out those amazing details, like here some screws, everything. It is just beautiful sculpt, to be honest, but yeah, just I have to bring it out. Alright, this is how BB-8 looks already repainted. Yesterday evening I spent on repainting him and catching up on some TV series, but right now one thing that's only missing is the base. I made him all dusty, some scratches, some paint chip like here and there, especially on these orange panels. But yeah, he's a little bit dirty, just a little bit. And right now, that's the only thing that's missing is actually the base that I will be doing. That, like, BB-8 is rolling through some sand in the desert, you know, and to add some sand on his body as well. But so far, this is quite finished. Alright, I was off to the DIY store and I bought this flower pot. This is just a base. And I bought actually two bases because I am also working on the R2D2 alarm clock, and I bought the smaller one for him, which is just a little bit smaller, but it could actually fit, but in my opinion it's too small. So I went with this one for BB-8. It will be covered with sand anyway, you know, it's supposed to be desert, what I have in mind. But I already cut out this hole here. It was actually simple. I just went, you know, it has here those like 3 hole templates. I just thought, yeah, why not go with it? Why I did it? Because I thought it would be a little more practical, you know. I have this opening for coins here, you know, to get them out. So I thought instead of getting the BB-8 off the base every time, I thought I will permanently glue him here. And if I need to open it, I will just, you know, rotate it and open it from this side. I thought this is a lot better idea. But anyway, now off to making the base. Alright fellas, and this is how the finished BB-8 looks like. I'm calling it almost finished, or maybe finished, because I am not sure. if I can call it finished, I will set it, like, let it sit for 1 or 2 days, and then, you know, come back with fresh mind and see if I have to redo or fix something. But for now, and if nothing changes, I call it finished. It's, well, this stand took about an evening and half a night to finish. I started it a little bit late, so yeah, it just took, to be honest, I spent till 3 in the morning, and I am actually very happy how it looks like. There are so many layers of paint here, a lot of layers, I'll be honest, because the first colors I used, they made the sand look like it was almost dirt and, you know, earth. It wasn't bad because we have so many different sands and the colors of sand, but I don't know, it didn't really make this illusion of sand. You know, the most common sand we know is the light sand, so it didn't really set with me. But right now, yeah, so because of that, currently it has so many layers of paint, and I would say this is a good thing because nothing really has only 2 or 3 colors. If we really look at the photos or even with our own eyes, it makes things, that the nature, look like it has so many different shades of colors. So this is a good thing in my opinion, but this is how it looks so far. It is a lot brighter and lighter than the first sand I did, and yeah, like I said, but this is how the cover how the base looks like, and this is the cover. I can still open it with no problem, which I am so happy about it. In the end, it worked out so good. But also, you can kill me, but I use body filler for sculpting. It turned out I am out of everything, and yesterday it was Saturday, so there's no way in hell I could get on Saturday or Sunday anything else to sculpt. So I didn't want to wait a few days because, you know, I am kind of in hype right now and I really wanted to finish it. So yeah, I used body filler and then actual sand over it with PVA glue, and then just, you know, paint it over. But if nothing changes, I call it finished. Alright, and this is how the finished BB-8 looks like. In the end, I didn't change or fix or do anything else. I just had to think for a few days, but I didn't think there was any need for a change. I think it looks good how it is. So yeah, just to present you the details of it, because I think it has a lot of details. Just here, you know, the base. Like I said, it was the body filler, then with some sand and a lot of layers of paint. Mostly thin paint with water, so washes, and some dry brushing. But yeah, this is, you can even see the texture like of sand if you look closer, which is something I like a lot, because it makes this illusion, or even a better illusion, of sand. This, of course, the body, how I painted it. I used mostly some different shades of brown and black, you know, to make it look dirty and to bring out all of the details. Some sand, for example, here. But I wanted to make BB-8 a little bit scratch, at least the body, because, you know, I think if BB-8 rolls on this body, it should get scratches or, you know, some paint chips, because, you know, it's metal and paint goes off of metal quite quickly. But I'm very happy how it looks like. And of course, like I said, paint chips mostly on those orange parts. And between body and the torso, well, I mean the head and body, I did here some sand as well. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but anyway, this is how the head looks like. Oh, BB-8 is so cute. This is like literally the cutest droid I ever seen, at least in Star Wars. But on the other side, I also have a soft spot for droids and AIs, like for example in Halo. But yeah, this is the head, and here I mostly went with the gravity. So any dirt, any sand or something, it always goes down. For example, like here, any dirt, it always goes down or something, because you know the head is always like on the top of the torso, so it should be like that, I think. So if you see it like here, it always goes a little bit down, or here on those antennas. But I'll be honest, I am very happy how the BB-8 turned out. And of course some dust and little sands on, or dirt on those eyes. I have no idea what they called, but this is how it looks like. And yeah, I'm happy because this is like the first custom I did in 2 years, and I'm very happy to be back at doing those things. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed it. It was not a real tutorial, but rather a step-by-step, but it also helps you if you would like to create something similar to that, but also it shows how much you can get out of this beautiful sculpt, because most of the figures, or even money banks or alarm clocks, they are very screen accurate, at least from Star Wars. And I think just by painting it, you can just show how beautiful the real sculpt of it is. Because, you know, I would say if you just see this in any shop on a shelf, I would say this is one of the higher end figures, you know, higher quality, higher price tag. And yeah, you can do this for literally like $30. And this is awesome in my opinion, but I hope you enjoyed it. And this is actually the first custom I did in two years, I think. Yeah, I had a break. Then I got into the costuming, you know. I did the Commander Palmer costume from Halo. And yeah, I actually plan to do a lot more in the future, because I am kind of like in this hype right now. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I already plan on doing the R2-D2 alarm clock I have. But yeah, expect more in the future from me. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye!